play full simulated scrimmage in Santa Cruz Monday, and that allows for a more natural stepping stone to playing in an NBA game. So I think our training staff was more comfortable with that. Coaching staff was more comfortable with that. Steph wanted to play, but we're just going to take the precautionary step and give him a little more prep.
Does he need much more work? He seems like he's right on the cusp of he's close.
Yeah, this is all he needs really. He's been doing individual work for weeks now, and putting himself through grueling hour and a half long shooting workouts, and so he's at the equivalent of sort of the end of training camp, getting ready for first exhibition game, second exhibition game type thing. The problem is everybody else is in mid-season condition, and so that's something that Rick and Steph and I talked about, Bob, that the speed of the game, the level of physicality, he's so far removed from that we need to try to simulate that in a better way here the next few days. So Monday will be a really good step in that direction in Santa Cruz.
How tough, you kind of mentioned Steph wanting to play, obviously March 1st was his target. How tough was that conversation, and how did he take it?
Well, he was not thrilled, but Steph is always very rational and easy to speak with, and so he put up a little bit of a fight, but also understood why we wanted to take extra precaution. So he's okay with it.
How much, we're kind of being more introduced to this nerve damage aspect of this injury, and obviously behind the scenes have kind of known what's going on, but how much is that a concern for you moving forward and as you're kind of monitoring?
Zero concern in terms of re-injuring anything. It's just a feel thing for Steph. It's nerve damage. That term sounds terrible, but I think all it really refers to is that area just feels kind of numb to him. And so it's not anything of concern for the training staff in terms of re-injury or anything like that. It's just Steph's got to get used to a different feeling in his hand. So,
and holding him out is purely on like conditioning and how the body feels, not
purely
how the hand is.
No, the hand's ready. The hand is healed and strong, and that's been the case for the last week. But again, like I told you guys the other day, he's been limited to 2 scrimmages. Both scrimmages included some random people who we just found on the street. With all due respect to Clay Thompson's pals and our assistant coaches and training staff, we needed a higher level scrimmage for Steph to be part of, and the Santa Cruz option is perfect. We're dealing with a group of guys who are in the middle of their season, towards the end of their season. They're playing at a high level. This is a much better gauge for him, a much better feel for him, and it'll be. I liken it to a baseball player just playing a simulated game in the minor leagues. It's a much better step of preparation than what we've been able to.
And he's I would assume a definite no for Tuesday in Denver, right?
Yeah, he's not going to play. He won't play on Tuesday.
So Thursday would be even the next possible.
That would be the next possible date. So we'll see how Monday goes. We will be leaving for Denver Monday afternoon while Steph is in Santa Cruz. So we'll see how everything goes and reevaluate then.
Gotcha.
Where is Draymond mentally? How is he doing at this time of year? And he's coming off that little injury and the ejection, and just like, where's he at right now?
Well, it's been an interesting season for everybody, but for Draymond, circumstances are really unique. He's the one guy left from last year's team who's been available and who's been part of this team all year long, and as competitive as he is, he's had to almost suppress his competitiveness in order to get through this season in a sane manner. You know, early in the season, before it was apparent that this was the way the season was going to go, you know, he was the same fiery Draymond, but this year has forced him to take on a different role, which is one of being more of a mentor and a leader in practice, and trying to help the younger guys along. So he's had to suppress that competitive instinct a little bit, which he's done well, but what that means is it's got to come out once in a while. And it came out the other night. His frustration showed. He got tossed. He went at the officials. So it's been a really tough season, but I'm proud of him for the way he's handled it, for the way he's helped our young players, and the example he's been, and for being there for all of us throughout this season, because it's been a trying season, and he's had to do it basically alone without any of his fellow vets from the last few years.
Is that something that everyone that's been along that championship run has kind of had to deal with, suppressing that competitiveness because you guys are losing so much? And
Yeah.
How have you been dealing with that?
Same way as Draymond. You have to keep keep everything in perspective, and you have to understand where we are circumstantially, and you have to say, okay, this is where we are. We've got to. This is our goal, you know, to make this a productive year for our young players. Really try to build some momentum for next year. Help to gain some experience for our young guys, and you know, get guys healthy. But in the meantime, getting our butts kicked.
Yeah.
And that's tough. So you can suppress it, but doesn't mean it's not in there. And so you gotta let it out sometimes. Draymond let it out the other night on the officials, and you know, I let it out on my wall in my office sometimes.
Coach, I'm sorry to come so late. I wanted to ask you about Marquise and Dragan. Have you gotten what you thought you would get out of Marquise, and what you think of Dragan, what he's done so far since he's been here?
So Marquise has been great. You know, it's been a season-long development and growth. He's, I think, established himself as a key player for us going forward. We're excited about his development. We're excited about him being part of our team going into next year. And we're hoping that you know, Dragan can have a similar kind of turn in his career. You know, it's a tough thing these days to be drafted at a young age, and you get to a team and things don't go well. There's a course of action that you hope to find as a young player through your next opportunity. And where we are as a team, we're in a position where we can see if there's a match and see if we can get something out of a guy like Marquise or Dragan. Dragan's done really well. He's only been here, I think, a week or so, and he's got a lot of talent, a lot of potential. Good teammate, good smart player. So we're going to continue to work with him and see what happens.
Jordan Poole had an ankle tweak. Kai Bowman had something a little more serious. Do you have updates on either of those guys?
Jordan is questionable for tonight. He went through shoot around, so we're hoping he's going to play. Kai did not make the trip, and no update yet on the MRI.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.